Hello everyone, this is Chef Lau and you are in Cooking at Home with New Zealand Creamery. I'm sure your kids will love this. It's potato croquettes with sofrito. Alright, when you say croquettes, it's those round, bite-sized snack, and usually it has stuffing. I'm gonna stuff it with Chevital quick melt cheese. So, I used here marbled potatoes that I peeled. You can use any kind of potatoes as long as you chop them equal size. That way, when you boil them, it's gonna cook all at the same time. I'm just gonna drop this. Make sure it's completely submerged in water, and it's very important that you put salt in the water so that way you'll also season the potatoes. And you just let this boil. This will cook around 30 minutes. So while we're waiting for our potatoes to cook, we will make our sofrito. What's sofrito? Sofrito is basically a very flavorful tomato-based sauce. You need tons of garlic. This is around 3 or 4 tablespoons. And you need also onions. I'm using white onions here. This is around 1 cup. Traditionally, they use olive oil for sofrito, but I'm gonna make it even tastier. I'm gonna use Golden Crown. This is around ½ cup of Golden Crown butter compound. You just melt the Golden Crown and then you add the onions and the garlic at the same time. The reason why I place it at the same time because I don't want the garlic to actually burn, and you will actually cook this for a while until the onion and the garlic is actually caramelized. This will take around 10 to 15 minutes. At this point, I will actually season the garlic and onions with salt and pepper as well. Okay, so our onions and garlic, I think is nicely caramelized. We're gonna add 2 bay leaves, some fresh herbs. This is Italian parsley. You can use basil, or you can even use dried herbs like dry oregano, rosemary, thyme. And then we will put the tomato puree. Now, I use canned tomatoes. You can use fresh tomatoes if you like, or if you only have tomato sauce, you can use that as well. At this point, you want to lower your heat to gently simmer, and then you want to season this again with a little bit of salt and pepper, and you want to simmer this sofrito gently for another 15 to 20 minutes. Actually, the longer you simmer this sauce, the better it tastes. Okay, we're just gonna let this simmer. This is what you're looking for, nice and thick. Let's give it a quick taste. Very rich tomato concentrate flavor. That's what you want from your sofrito. And the garlic, the onions, it's all there. So this sauce is good. Now let's see if our potatoes are ready. You can pierce it easy with a fork. This is done. So all you need to do is strain this. And then, okay, once you mash this, you will like to add a little bit of Golden Crown just to moisten it a little bit, also to give a nice flavor. And you want to season this a little bit more salt. Then you want to transfer this and you want to cool it down because we're going to form it into croquettes. Before we form this into croquettes, we're going to put a little bit of egg. The egg will help bind the potato mash while we fry it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of this potato mash and you just form it into balls like this. Then we're going to put this Chevital quick melt cheese that's cut into a large dice, and you're just going to squeeze it inside like that, and then you just form it again into a ball. See? So easy. Now, we're gonna coat it first. You need to have a egg wash, flour, and breadcrumbs. So this is how you do it. Now, we're gonna actually fry this not with oil, but also with our Golden Crown butter compound. using around half a cup. Now, the reason why I'm using Golden Crown butter compound, because butter compound for pan frying is perfectly great compared to your usual butter. So now, what we'll do with these croquettes is first, we're gonna coat it with flour. And you just wanna lightly coat it. So the excess flour, you pat it out. So I'm just gonna coat this with the egg wash with my left, and then I'm gonna put this here in the breadcrumbs, and then let's just put this directly here to our butter compound. Now, since our potatoes are actually cooked already, this won't take long to actually brown them. See, this is the color we're looking for. See, it's nice and golden brown. I think this is done. Carefully get your croquettes and just put it on paper towels. Then you get a nice plate, and then what you do is you scoop around 1 tablespoon of this nice thick sofrito and just put one there, another one here. This is a fantastic party dish that you can prepare ahead of time. Your sofrito sauce doesn't need to be hot. Actually, it's better if it's room temperature. There you go. See, it acts also as a bed because it prevents your balls to actually move around as well. It looks so elegant, but it's actually so simple to do. So now, we have our cheesy potato croquettes on sofrito using Chevital Quick Melt and Golden Crown butter compound. Thank you so much. Again, this is Chef Lau, and this is Cooking at Home with New Zealand Creamery.